Hello, my name is Patrick Akinde, a master's student at Okanu University, and this is my first semester project supervised by Professor Semi Eridis. My project is ecological mixed-use building, and it's located in Qatar, Istanbul. Uh, I have decided to name the site Donum Noctasi Sitesi, which means the landmark center. Like I said before, it's an ecological mixed-use building. It's a proposed project which is set to take care of uh, ecological needs and enable less vehicular movements in the area, and also promote the microclimate in the region too. Uh, like I said, Donum Noctasi Sitesi, meaning landmark site, is a proposed ecological mixed-use project set to meet the vulnerabilities and inequalities. The structure is said to be situated in a residential and industrial area of Qatar, close to IBB Azan Dokan Sport Complexi and Bilkete Uretim Atoyesi. The project, which sits on two blocks, spreads over a land area of 20,000 square meters, that is 2 acres, consists of two main parts. The commercial uses, which are submass, and rising floors, which have residences. The residences have 2+1 apartment, 1+1 apartment, the 3+1 apartment, and social facilities to build, facilitate social gatherings and the likes. The residential and commercial areas are spatially integrated into the site, forming a nice synergy with the site landscape. The site is located in a central part of the neighborhood. It has several transportation opportunities, which will increase the accessibility of the site, and by design of the landscape, the idea of social life is achieved. And in terms of urban scale, the project will enrich activity in the area surroundings with new cultural activities and housing conditions. Like it is no longer news that Qatar is undergoing a lot of urban regeneration. So I believe this proposed project will help bring about the concept of ecology, and the idea of mixed-use buildings will also help promote social interactions and between inhabitants of the community. In achieving my design, the surrounding roads, axis, and street level data was evaluated. I evaluated the street level data, the difference in height of the site, and presence of boulevard create pedestrian circulation and keep the site location alive. Pedestrian flow was therefore taken into consideration while proposing a floor layout scheme. Ecological wise, I incorporated landscape that needs little maintenance, green roof, solar panels on roof, daylighting and ventilation, green water collection, heating and cooling systems, efficient use of interior spaces, and positioning of the building to lie in the east-west direction. So as you can see from the map that I've put, I showed the location of the Turkey first, then Qatar on the map. Then there's also another map that shows the movement of our public transports, the public transport system. So there's a dual heavy car traffic way that access goes through the site, close to the site, then, and also one way medium density Road. There are bus stops very close, public bus stops very close to the site, which enable pedestrians to easily access the site also. I also showed this map also shows um, the direction of the cold wind and hot wind into the site, which also enabled me to uh, plan how the positioning of the building will be. On the right, I've placed my site zoning. There's the social, there's the recreation, car park, residential, office, eco landscape, and uh, and driveway, in and out of the site. This slide also contains existing pictures of the sites which I took site reconnaissance of, and there's also a site section that shows the topography of the site. For the residential block, there's the social floor plan, the residential floor plan, home office floor plan, ground floor plan. The office complex has office cellular floor plan, ground floor plan, social floor plan, and social floor plan. This slide shows the elevations of the building and the legend of the site. The site plan shows the residential block, office block, the shopping mall, ecological garden, basement driveway, children play area, car park, mini golf course, basketball court, lawn tennis court, and a jogging track. This jogging track I planned in a way exercise and recreational facilities also. I have made provisions for trellis which provide shade and aesthetics. These trellis are made from wooden structures which are ecological friendly and very safe for the environment also. The site also has solar powered street lights which reduce energy that is being used on the site. The site also has edible landscape which is very good for the inhabitants of the site too. The landscape is also planned in a way such that it needs very little maintenance. Cross jogging track for recreation, trees with wooden seats to provide shade. So west facade and east facade. There's last sheet shows my section and ecological details. In this building, like I said before, I incorporated a high performance window which regulates the internal temperature of the room. The shopping malls have solar light tubes which reduce energy consumption for lighting interior spaces. There's also the green roof on the shopping malls which allow create heat island effect. I've also made provision for solar panels on the roof for energy generation, for powering of equipment in the building and on the site too. The there's the geothermal heating and cooling system, like I've shown on this sheet, to which allows for heating, which helps for heating and cooling of the building. Um, there's gray water collection, which is collected from roofs of building and stored into water tanks in the basement for reuse. This water that is collected is some of it is used for watering the landscape of the site, while the rest is reused for flushing. It will use back in the building for flushing in the building. Materials used on the exteriors are eco-friendly materials.